Welcome to Simply Heaven, the podcast where we tackle the biggest question of all time: what happens after I die? And more importantly, how do I get into heaven? Join us as we dive into what the Bible says, explore other perspectives from other religions, and share some wild personal stories along the way. This is a space for honest and real conversations for those looking for hope in this broken world. So grab a coffee, settle in, and join us as we uncover the truth together.
Hey, welcome back to Simply Heaven. This is, I think, the first time, if I'm correct, we have a repeat guest, right?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah, you're our first repeat guest. But
congratulations.
Yeah, we've had somebody stay on and do 2 episodes, but this is the first time you've actually
we've had a lot of people stay on and do 2 episodes.
Yes, but he's the first one that came back.
Did you do 2 episodes the first time? No, you don't.
No, it was fast. It was fast.
Yeah,
we barely.
That's right, because
scratched surface.
I had to leave.
Yeah, you had to go.
Yeah, that's right. I had to bounce.
You were willing to come back.
Yeah.
So, this is what's happening now.
Oh,
and
we should probably say who's here.
There's an intro.
Yeah.
Here's the intro.
What's the intro? But see, he already asked the intro question, so I don't know if I could redo the intro question. Well, normally I asked. So, anyways, we're here with Casey again, part 2 ish. And we already kind of did the background story, director, writer, producer. Now recently engaged.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Recently engaged.
Yeah. I am trying to clap. It was pathetic.
Just keep tapping the microphone. That's great.
I don't know. Do we have an applause button? David, hit an applause button for... Was that the right one? Wow. All right, so anyways, topic of the day is, since you're kind of in the movie, and I don't want to say kind of, but you do movies, and you're trying to get faith-based movies produced and made.
Yeah.
Is Hollywood satanic?
Yes.
Okay, well, there we go. That's this episode.
Thank you all for joining. That's all we wanted to clear up, and if you didn't hear it, you heard it here first. If you don't know, now you know. So,
seriously, no elaboration needed. This is it. Yeah.
That's his favorite word, by the way.
Yes.
So now what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. We got.
Well, because
9 more minutes to kill.
Because there is always the what is it? Is it?
But what makes it satanic?
It's the why. That's the conversation.
And how do we change it?
Come on.
So I guess the question is how do we change the perception, not of Hollywood, but of how movies are made? And what do you see, and how do you come into that, and how do we help you do that? What is the ultimate goal?
Well, I think we have to really examine, like you said, why it is satanic. And I don't think it's always been that way. I think when it first started out, it probably was, it was very different.
Got this guy.
I think now it's been polluted by a lot of sexual content, a lot of witchcraft. If you see the new Wicked movies, the one of the lead actresses is literally a witch playing, one of the, she's a witch in real life playing a witch in the movie. So
does that make her a better actress though?
No.
Okay.
It just kind of hammers that more down, that idea that the demonic has kind of become normal in modern media, and a lot of people will say oh, it's all right to sin. Obviously,
right.
not say it that exact way, but that's kind of what it is. It's normal to be having sexual stuff in in media, in film and TV.
David, by the way, I'm not trying to. He's brilliant. He stopped the whole flow of the conversation just so he could spin my necklace.
Allegedly.
Self-proclaimed.
Definitely not self-proclaimed.
Not at all. No. No, that's
Steve's
true.
family. Extended family.
Brother-in-law.
We
don't need to go there, but
yeah, which is he's super nice, by the way.
By the way, shout out. Appreciate it.
Yeah. When he listens to this episode 7 months from now, he'll completely forget that he ever said it.
Oh, he won't. Because he's going to keep listening
He's
to the
gonna keep
episodes.
listening.
And he's just going to, man, that David guy.
So anyways, getting back on topic. So I find this interesting. The number one independent film of all time was The Passion.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson. But yet we don't make a lot of, like, not a lot of people go to Christian films. And when they do, they get just chastised. You know, people just really, I think the true Hollywood people really, they really attack Christian films.
I don't even think it's just films. I think it's just, you know, they love, like, the TV shows or even Saturday Night Live. I've seen them like poke fun at Christianity, and it's almost like just fair game. Like, that's like the only religion like they're allowed to bash. You know, they can't say anything about Buddha or Islam or any of that stuff. That they can only bash Jesus, and that's just like, why? Like why is it Jesus? He must have some importance, and that's really what I think it comes down to. That Christ is so powerful that the wicked want to try to bash him because they know that he's more powerful than them.
So yeah, I hear what you're saying, Casey. And now I wasn't here your first time because I'm a special guest host. I'm not always here. So
Emphasis on the special guest host.
I appreciate that. Thank you, David.
Absolutely. He gets to show up when he wants to.
Yeah,
he has a VIP parking spot, which, by the way, you took mine.
I saw that. I was like, when did David get a new car?
You should have said nice new car.
It's this. He just has a Camry or something, right?
Yeah, I have a Camry.
I have a Corolla, so yeah. And his is black, mine's gray. So
I guess that's different.
anyway, continue. Special guest.
Yes.
Special guest.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go back because you said in the beginning that he's our first repeat guest. Actually, Steve is the first repeat guest repeatedly. So
There's something I want to say, but I'm not going to.
I'm sorry. All right, continue. Yeah. All right, special guest Steve. What were you saying?
Yeah. So here is my main thing about what you just said is that, like Greg said, everybody wants to bash the Christian movies, and I understand that they're not all great.
But not all secular movies are great.
Right, but not all. But not all
I watch it all.
Greg, you don't have the microphone.
Oh,
remember that?
shoot.
you gotta understand the banter and how that should work. But that's all right.
But there's a lot of terrible regular movies.
I know.
I don't know why I call them regular.
Well, secular,
Yeah.
right. But
Are we all gonna huddle now?
well, but there aren't any secular.
Ooh, I got this fuzzy thing, by the way. Can you hear that?
Put that down.
Okay. I'm using David's mic today. I just like the fuzzy.
Oh, so close to dumping this whole episode. But anyway, we have
That's my coffee cup.
This is for your potty mouth.
I can't.
There you go. Take it.
I didn't say it.
I know, but you're gonna hold on to it so you
I
remember
am,
not to
because
say
That's a
it.
great idea. Whoever says the most potty words gets the
We have a golden toilet in the studio.
golden coffee cup toilet.
Sorry, my bad. Golden coffee cup toilet in the studio.
When you poo poo on the pot.
But golden poo. So anyway, so my point is there is a lot of heat that comes at Christian movies because secular movies
Well, they make them terrible too.
don't tell you what you should do.
So Noah tells us what to do?
Every Christian movie is trying to tell you that you should do something different than you are. That's like, nobody wants to be talked to, yelled at.
Wait. All right, you're the expert. You're the
So
expert.
that is my impression.
You're making so you're currently making 2 films,
Yeah.
and they're both Christian based.
Yeah.
I don't need the mic. I got a mic.
Slow down.
Are they telling what? Okay, give us the premise of the first one.
So Redeemed is about these two brothers. They're both in the military. They're on this mission, and one of the brothers gets shot in the head. They both have to leave the military and the brother that didn't get shot in the head is taking care of the other brother because he's now basically stupid.
He's not okay.
Yeah, he's not there.
Yeah.
And
Getting shot in the head. Well,
yeah,
that'll mess you up for a couple days.
yeah,
At least a week.
and,
Yeah.
10 days.
But they were both in the Marines, and the one guy was a captain in the Marines, and he really wants to like save his city because once he comes back, he realizes it's really corrupt. So while taking care of his brother, who's not right in the head, he dresses up as this superhero captain vigilante and goes around the town trying to stop this corrupt mob boss, while also trying to confront his past about his brother being shot.
So there's like internal damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he blames himself. Like, he's like, oh, I could have done more to stop this from happening. So, yeah, that's the premise of the first one.
Okay. But getting to Steve's point now, in that movie.
That's what I want to understand. I'm assuming this is a Christian movie.
It is.
We haven't talked. I wasn't here for the first part, so it's a Christian movie.
The first one, I don't care if it does well or not. I'm in the second one. That's the only one I care about. Very narcissistic.
But here's the thing.
I want to do well. He's
Oh, of course. No. That is all
we're
clear.
We're going to go support it.
That's all clear.
Go out and we're going to buy tickets.
Right.
When it comes out.
But the thing that
You'll be my date, by the way, Steve.
all right, let's go.
We're going in purple to Pimp.
Oh my goodness, what are we wearing though? Because I don't have any glittery shoes in size 15. I'll work on it.
This is our first shout out to anybody. Post comment like, if you could find glittery shoes,
size 15,
size 15,
narrow. They don't have to be wide.
They don't have to be wide.
Nah.
No, just regular 15s, glittery.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
Yeah, anyway, sorry.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking of shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what I was saying was, I love Jesus and I love marketing, and Jesus has terrible marketing.
I don't like when you say that.
See,
I know
David, because he said Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
Who's his marketing?
Yeah, but just take a minute and look at Buddha. Jesus would have cured that. You got an obesity problem.
But he was.
Are you stealing the mic from me?
Because we got to settle this.
What?
No, not you.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus.
I feel better already.
When you say that,
No. This is a great one to unpack. Let's go.
Jesus himself was a great marketer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Christians are bad marketers. So when you say Jesus has bad marketing, I think we should just tailor it. Like, keep Jesus out of it. Christians real Christians are great marketers. We just have too much lukewarm Christians.
Yeah,
I agree
that's
with
very
that.
true.
I agree with
I agree 100%, but I'm not saying anything different than what you're saying. I don't see that what I said is any different than what you said, because who did Jesus put in charge of his marketing? Who?
But
Who?
Okay, well, relax.
Us.
Hold on.
I like
Christians. Christians. Christ-ians, which are little Christians. Like little Christs, right?
Yep.
Christians.
That's right.
So, true Christians, that's the difference.
I love that phrase, because who knows who's a true Christian and who's a bad marketer? Who knows?
The Bible.
Yes, but do the people we're trying to talk to know the difference?
But the point of the matter is, yes, very easy. 100%, it's very easy. So
I don't think it's that easy.
it's 100% easy. It's so easy.
So here we go.
So
All right. So no. Hold on.
So because
okay, go ahead. But I only want to bring Casey back into this as a person who is trying to do what?
I want to make art. That is one of my things I want. I've wanted to do from a young age.
Thank you.
And and as I've come to Christ over the last 2 years, I've really wanted to add God into my work. And we started off both of these films that are having a read through. And both of them, I started by praying over us.
It's true, by the way. It is very true. I was there.
So you mean he's not lying?
No, he's not.
Yeah, oh, well, thank you for that,
yeah.
for coming on and being honest with your work.
Yeah, no. And I did not know this when I...
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how we connected, but we connected somehow. I did not know it was a Christian film. I was in it for just a small, like 2 lines, I think, something like that. I can't remember. And I was just like, oh, and we were in Westchester.
Yeah.
And they had No Kings.
Yeah, it was the No Kings.
That was recent.
Yeah. That was,
See, this is exactly what I'm saying, right? When I talk about Jesus has bad marketing, David, what I'm saying is I have seen people try to speak for Jesus, and that's not what Jesus said.
Well, and going back to the Hollywood thing, you look at like the movie Noah.
Okay.
Hollywood hijacks the movie Noah, and it's so off.
Well, yeah.
Kilter of what biblically it says, and yet nobody says nothing.
Well, yes, but I'm more.
Shout out to Russell Crowe, by the way.
Yeah, I'm more of the reason why we started this pod was because it doesn't seem simple to find and connect with Jesus and know what the gospel really is, right? The good news. Because movies like Noah, movies like all these things, they don't talk about the gospel. They want to talk action and all that stuff, right?
Right, they're selling a movie, but that's not...
And that's not what's happening. So, yes, a lot of Hollywood, I am assuming, and
his is your original story.
And that's what I was asking.
Well, that's the other thing about this. This film is based off my early films that I used to do. I used to make...
Oh, I thought you were going to say your early life. I was like, wow, he was a superhero.
Nah. But it's kind of... The film is called Redeemed for a few reasons. And one of them is the fact that the captain... When I was younger, I used to do captain movies, and it was very secular movies. These weren't Christian films. And going into this one, this is a Christian faith-based movie, and he's kind of redeemed... I kind of redeemed the character, and
I didn't know that.
It's something I've realized over time. I didn't even initially meant to do that, but I really have realized that wow, this is like really a redemption arc, not just for the captain, but the whole series I used to do, and also myself, because I wanted when I originally wanted to make this movie, it was more of it was going to be another secular film. The original script was very secular, but then God kind of put it in my life to kind of mash making a Christian film and a superhero film together, and it's not really a thing outside of like Bible Man,
right? Yeah, VeggieTales.
Yeah, that this happens, because I can't really think of any superhero faith-based movies outside of that stuff.
Yeah. But isn't it interesting though, in the fact that if you would have stayed in the secular world, right? How many theaters do you think your movie would have got into?
I don't know.
You think of like all the art-based places.
Yeah, I'm going 22, probably 2,200, easy. Okay, to start.
Now that it's faith-based, and then I think this shooting on your point. How many movie theaters have called you, or you could probably get your movie into that are faith-based?
It wouldn't be many. I have reached out.
You can ballpark it. You don't have to.
I've reached out to Angel Studios, and they seemed a little interested in the film.
Oh well, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's at this point, it's really about just getting the message across.
Right.
I really do want the film to succeed. Obviously, I'd love it to get in front of a lot of eyes, not just because like I really want it to be in front of a lot of people's eyes, but also I just want them to see like that it's possible to make a faith-based movie that's also a superhero movie, and actually be good. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this also is able to reach to some people that are maybe lukewarm in their faith, and show them that anybody can be redeemed.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why I bring up the point that David and I are. No, we are in violent agreement on this.
Violent.
We are in violent agreement on this.
Oh, well, I'm not stopping the fight. I'm just letting you know. If me and Casey are just going to let you. We're just gonna leave.
That's a phrase. That's a phrase a colleague of mine gave me when I'm like, we are both fervent about this, but we agree. We agree.
That's what I'm going to tell you. Just go look tall.
And that's what I think. If we are doing, I don't even know what you just heard. I'm just going to keep talking because
he said I'm talking to a wrestler. I'm trying to give him advice when the room breaks out in a fight over lukewarm and non.
He was like, David, remember he's tall, right? And I was like, dude, you're talking to the wrestler here. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know how to take.
Exactly. He's already looking at my knees. I know.
And that's us standing straight up.
That's no. He knows the weak points.
What's the weak point?
But what I'm saying is, you are, as a Christian filmmaker, you are one of those people who can market for Jesus and not be the Westboro Baptist Church, not be the people who want to literally, in some cases, just beat people over the head with the Bible. Jesus didn't want you to do that. No. Because I think that is what keeps studios from picking up Christian movies. That's what keeps anyone, and that's what keeps people from even looking at the Bible. Like, stop telling me what to do. And that's not what Jesus said. That's not what he said.
It's more telling us what not to do.
Either way,
because we're so focused on the minute and the little things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I do. And
he didn't say you got to get saved. No fire and brimstone, and then you get the other ones that are this way.
But that's what I mean. The gospel is simpler than all of that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I am here to give you rest. This is it. This is. I'm going to give you rest from a lot of the things that you're dealing with. But a lot of the things that you're dealing with are because you're in this world, and I can't help you with that. But I can tell you that I have overcome it, and following me, you can too. And that is not what people hear. What people hear is, don't do this.
Right.
Do this every day. Don't do that. Don't do this. Of course. Yeah. And that's what I mean. That's what I say. That's what I mean when I say the marketing is bad, because the marketing is a set of rules as opposed to a person.
Right.
A savior.
Yes.
It's rules, not a savior.
Well, I think the
not
rules
a partner,
comes from more of the secular. They put that emphasis on, like, they're judging you.
That's right. Yeah.
And then it turns regular people off.
That's right.
Especially the lukewarm.
Which is why the marketing has to recognize the counterpoint.
And that's why I'm not just marketing this as like a strictly faith-based movie. It's also as a superhero film, because it's both. It really is both. And I'm hoping to reach both Christians and non-Christians.
That's the move. That's what I'm talking about.
And I like to think about it as like I don't know if you guys have ever listened to the band Skillet, but they.
I have a funny story about Skillet, but go ahead.
Yeah, but they kind of market themselves as this.
Yeah, like heavy metal.
Yeah, heavy metal band, but they have Christian undertones to a lot of their songs, and even their most recent album has a lot of really like big connections to Christ. So it's kind of like that in a way. It's not like all right in your face,
right.
But it's there.
So it's basically like, hey, I like this genre of film. Where in Skillet's case, I like this genre of music. It just so happens to be.
Well, it definitely is. It definitely was intentional to make it Christ-like. What I'm saying is, it's not just to throw Jesus in your face. It's to show a compelling story with an interesting character who's flawed.
Yeah, and I think that...
And that's all of us.
Yes, and I think that is exactly what it takes today to get Jesus' message out. I believe that that's what it takes to get Jesus' message out today, is doing things as weird as we are.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird are we?
I think we're all weird in our own way.
Are you running for mayor or something? Political.
But this is what I mean. Like we need to make people understand that Jesus is far more accessible than you think. That's what this whole thing is about.
Well, Jesus is in all of us in some.
Yeah. But I know that all the rules and all the things that come in push people away, because it pushed me away. I know it pushed me away.
Yeah.
And then when I actually met him, he was like, I don't know why you were listening to all that. Because it was in my face, man. It's like...
Now, did you grow up? Did you grow up as a Christian? Like, what's your background? Like, what turned you? What was that moment that you said, "This is my new life. This is my new path"?
So I grew up Catholic, and
I can't. I'm gonna give you the mic now.
No, yes. We need to take the mic away from Greg. We have gotten the trigger phrase. Okay, moving on. Okay.
So I grew up Catholic, and I tried to follow like the rule set for so many years, like trying to make myself into this like really like perfectionist. And I kind of, after a while, I left the Catholic Church. I just didn't agree with a lot of the stuff, mainly the Pope. And then I ended up being kind of secular, living secular life. I joined the LGBTQ for a number of years. And then I just felt like Christ was kind of compelling me to come back to him. So I was with my girlfriend, and I just told her there were certain things I just didn't want to do anymore. And it was tough on both of us, but I was just looking for somewhere to start, like to come back to Christ. And so I reached out to one of my only Christian friends, Tyler, and he was also someone I did films with and who's in Redeemed. And I had asked him, like, where do I start? What do I do? And he told me there's certain things you might want to just start to like cut out of your life to just kind of work on your relationship with Christ. And one of the first things I did was take out some of the music I listened to that was very sexual, as that was something I struggled with. And then I picked up a Bible, and I'd only read the Bible a handful of times in my teenage years. But this time I took it seriously, and I was like, I really want to read this and like get to know God. So I started right at the beginning in Genesis, and I read through Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy.
Oh, you really took the hard way.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. And I didn't understand a good chunk of it, but I was like, I'm determined to read.
In the Word.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. And I remember getting to, I believe it was in Deuteronomy or Leviticus or something. It was about a man should not sleep with a man like he does with his wife. And that really hit me hard because I was bisexual for a long time. And I was like, I want to give this up to God. I want you to change anything in my life you need to. And then after that, I started to like not be attracted to men anymore. I don't really have that attraction as I used to anymore. And and then slowly after some time, I was like, I think I'm ready to go to church. And I started going to church. I started meeting some brothers and sisters in Christ. And it was really transformational. I went on this retreat, which was really great. It really helped me build my relationship with Jesus. And then I did a movie about Westchester. And while I was doing that, I was like, I want to do a faith-based movie. And then this kind of ended up coming when I wanted to do also my Captain remake. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this Captain remake that's also a faith-based movie. And then I just met some really great people, really awesome Christians that helped me make this film. And it wouldn't have been possible without God first at the center of it, but also these amazing people I've come to know and work with.
So given this experience, meeting these people and the experience that you have had, what is the message that you are trying to send to people with your movies and your production? Like, what are you trying to put out there?
Anyone could be saved. It doesn't matter where you are in your walk with God. Even if you're not there with God at all, you can come to God, because I was drawn away from God and put into the world for years. And it was just one day I started to feel like this pull back to Jesus. And I guess I had really never known him up until that point. But then I actually was like, I want to know God. I want to know the Lord. And I was filled with the Holy Spirit, and he still works in me. And I think I want people to realize that they are not too far gone, because I feel like there's so many people out there that think, oh, I've done this many sins, I can't come back to Jesus. That is like the lie that people have been told so much by the enemy in the world.
Absolutely.
I hear that all the time.
I know. Yeah, that's
This is for you now.
That's exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about our marketing. I say our marketing because I am in the business of marketing for Jesus, and I'm in the business of marketing for Jesus too. And sometimes he calls me out and he's like, "Have you mentioned me lately?"
But that's true though, because there's a lot of people out there that think to themselves, "Oh, I'm the ultimate sinner."
Right?
Not really.
Yeah. Well,
You heard about Barabbas?
Yeah, but even if you are, that's the whole thing. You are not beyond.
No, you're not.
You're not beyond
being
Jesus.
redeemed.
You are not beyond being redeemed.
Yeah.
And that is what I'm saying more people need to hear. And I'm so happy. I haven't seen your movie, but I don't know. Can I get it? I don't know where it's
It
at.
hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be coming out. It should be
I mean,
coming out in March.
I'm thinking. I think.
And when's the second one coming out?
September.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I figured since I know the director, maybe I can get an advance copy. But whatever.
Yeah, do we get an advance copy? And by the way, I have a movie scene to pitch for you. Is there a third? Is this going to be a trilogy?
So the goal.
Well, if it's Christian, it has to be at least a trilogy.
Yeah.
The goal is to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 films.
Okay.
It's supposed to be Redeemed, Perseverance, Redeemed 2, and Redeemed 3.
Oh.
And Redeemed 2 is going to have its own story, but Redeemed 3 is supposed to have the Captain and Miss Superb, the two superheroes in both films,
Like partner up.
and fight a greater evil.
Would that be me? Can I be the greater evil? Can I come back?
You want to be Mr. Perp?
No. I
think you can pull it off, though.
I can't do the headphones.
I know you can. I saw you put
so
them on, and I was
bizarre.
like, dude,
It's
that is
so
not going to
bizarre.
work. Sorry. We're both on mic. I
don't know if this sounds good or not.
We don't
You
have
should have like a bad guy.
We don't
team
have
up.
I am. Yeah, that's
I
the
can be in
plan.
that.
Okay.
I don't want to reveal that on the pod.
Okay.
Come on, like,
We'll
this
know that.
is
But anyways,
creative
here's my scene.
license.
Here's my scene pitch to you.
No, wait.
I'm talking about the third.
I know, but you don't want
Involves you.
I don't want anyone
How
to
do I cut your mic
steal.
off?
You don't even know how to hit the button. No, I don't want you to. That idea that's a creative meeting. Don't let anyone else take that.
You'll like this, okay? So here's a scene.
Here we
for
go.
you, okay. They have to do a podcast.
See, this is what happens.
See, that wasn't that bad.
This is what happens when we don't have a producer.
Yeah. You had to go pee. So Mr.
yes,
Perb,
go ahead.
the Captain.
I don't even.
I don't know
these
what's
people.
going on in the third or fourth film, but somewhere along the line, they have to, get on TV or in the media
Miss
somehow.
Miss Superb and who?
The Captain.
The Captain and Miss Superb. Okay. Oh, mercy.
Yeah.
That's
They have
what
to-
I'm saying.
they have to
like
go-
I could see the story in Greg's hands.
Yes,
And
they
that's-
have to go on a Christian podcast. What? This is what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to pitch this idea, and you're going to use somebody else. It's okay. I'll just know it was mine at one point.
It's not a bad
Stealing
idea.
My Snoop.
Yeah, the Snoop is a little loud on the mic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it?
I don't even have the headphones on, and I know it's loud.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop.
Yeah.
Come on.
was my scene. You can take it. You're welcome.
Yeah. He's going to give you that one for free.
Yeah. The rest.
You got to pay for that.
Pay for it. So here's my question, and I'm gonna dive back into when you gave your life for Christ, which is amazing. But here's the question: so you accept Christ.
Mm-hmm.
How about all the people that weren't Christ followers?
What about them?
How did they react?
Oh boy.
If you want to get it, you don't have to. You can tell I really listened in.
Yeah.
I'm giving you back down.
I lost some friends.
Producer is back. The show will now
officially be heard.
Get back on track.
I lost some friends that were really, really close to me. It was really hard. One of them, I remember I had lost them one day, and I had went to a Christian party that night, and there was this girl I was talking to, and she was filled with the Holy Spirit, I could tell, and she was telling me like she did one of the best prayers over me that I had ever heard, and it was beautiful, and it was probably like a 3 or 5 minute prayer. And she, I don't think I've ever seen this girl again, but I was talking to her for, like an hour and a half, and she really helped me kind of realize that God has other people in my life, that love me, and people that I've yet to meet, and that's very true, because when I had started going to my church later on, I really was able to meet like a lot of great people that were Christ-like, and even my fiance now has really came to Christ, and
that's awesome.
Yeah,
because I know you were a little
there. I think it's some days one of us is here, one of us is here, and the other day
that's okay though.
Yeah.
That's okay, because we all have our ups and downs.
And iron sharpens iron.
Exactly.
You
100%.
You work on it together. What you
journey.
guys have started is not going to end until. So
yeah.
But that's great that you do it together.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
that's the key.
Yeah.
Actually, the other day, me and her, we were at this cafe, and I was like, "Do you want to have a Bible study right now?" And she's like, I don't know. She wasn't really feeling great, but then I was like, let's just have a Bible study, and she's like, all right. So then so
hold on. This is just the two of you doing a Bible study
just
together, or not? Like you're not inviting people over? No. I just wanted to understand the context.
No,
okay,
just the two of us at the cafe.
Awesome. Okay.
And she brought her Bible. I brought mine. So we pull ours out. We're like, how we do ours is we read. We'll share like two or three scriptures with each other, and we'll go over them and kind of like explain to each other what we think they mean. And I'm like, how many do you want to do? And she's like, 2 each. And then we did 2 each. And then I'm like, do you want to do another one? She's like, yeah, I'll do another one. So then we did a third one. And then after that Bible study, she felt so much better. And I asked her like, how you feel? She's like, I feel great. Huh. She's telling me how much she felt like so much more like, I could tell she felt like she looked.
See it.
Yeah, I could see she seemed more energized and ready to go.
Huh.
So yeah, I think that's why I think it's really important to do that with your partner. Like you don't have to do it every day or every weekend, but like it's important to do that, like to have those studies together, because it really does help you.
So I'm wondering, when you did that, you guys chose your own verses to talk about and go into.
I think that's a great idea.
I think it is too. And this is why I'm asking, did you find that the verses that you or she chose were verses that would help you get closer to one another, or help you get closer to Jesus? Or did you see any
It was the impact, I guess.
Yeah. Did you see any kind of, pattern to these verses? Because, look, we can all read the Bible and find whatever we want.
Yeah, there's a lot of verses.
Exactly. We can find whatever we want. Was she speaking to you with the Bible? You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely feel like the verses I chose were very intentional, and she definitely did choose some verses for us, like to get us together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I chose verses not only to get us closer together to each other, but to God. And I also, one verse I chose was actually something about how I had a verse that really impacted me to come to Christ. I wanted to share that with her because I don't know if I had necessarily, I might have shared it once with her, but I wanted to like share it again if I didn't. And it just really, it hits different when you do a Bible study with your partner because you just feel this like deep connection with them.
Yeah. He's
like
making you one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
that's where the rubber meets the road. I mean,
yes.
The Bible is a book of words, but until you put those words into action, it's just a book of words, right?
Exactly.
But it is revealing to you something that you can feel. And so that's why I was asking that question. Like, when y'all did that, what happened? Because you don't open up the Bible and share verses with each other without something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because God's word always gets
That's
revealed.
right. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I for me and my fiance, some days will be like it'll be me just constantly wanting to pray, and then some days it'll just be her wanting to pray a little bit. And by the end of that day, I believe it was that day, we were I was about to go to bed, and she says to me like, "Hey, can we pray?" And I was like, yeah, and she wanted me to lead, so I led us in prayer. And, just even the little things like that really do help and just kind of be like, okay, I think God is really working in our relationship. And you can kind of see it. It's not just one-sided.
But I think that's a great point. I don't want to cut you off, but I think that she said you need to pray.
Yeah.
Because everybody has this. The secular world has it like, oh, you're a man and a woman. We're all equal. And in some cases we are. But for the most part, men have a role. And women have a role.
Yeah.
And she wants you to lead. You're the man.
Yes.
And I think that is, very impactful. And I think that is what makes a relationship, a Christ-built relationship.
Yeah. And it's
Doesn't
not.
mean she can't.
I know. And it's not. And this is why I understand why people think that it's a sexist idea.
Right.
For the man to lead. But when you look at Ephesians 5, and David, you can bring it up if you want to, but this one I'm tight on. But in 5:21,
he's over here. I can see the smoke and the gears are turning. Not the mustache turning.
oh gosh, we will get to the mustache. But anyway, the idea that Ephesians 5 does say that the man or the wife will submit to the husband. But before he says that, he says the husband and wife will submit to one another in submission to Christ.
Yes.
We submit to one another. And I know, like the whatever, people can get it twisted. But the fact is you submit to one another in the same way that the tight end doesn't try to throw the ball because that's not your position.
Right. It's just that,
It's not your position. So, yes, in a Christ-centered marriage, there are roles to play. And
it makes everyone more successful.
Not
just financially.
It can. It can, but ultimately it is. But it gets twisted because that is exactly what the enemy wants to do, is to twist that and to make it sound like I'm going to put my thumb on my wife and she needs to.
Where's my wife at, by the way? I need to tell her this part.
And she needs to be okay with that. And if she's not, then she's not a Christian woman. Right. But are you a Christian man?
You handed me a cup.
So I didn't go there.
No, he was giving it to me.
I'm saying, because that's the thing. And I love the way Paul says it in Ephesians, this is a divine mystery. Even in the Bible, it is.
Well, and it's becoming one flesh, one person.
How that happens?
And how
Paul's like, I don't know.
One half of you.
Yep. He's like, I don't know how that happens. That is a divine mystery that only God can do. But we have to put ourselves in the position to do that.
Well, and you think about it too. If what secular would say is it's making your wife or your whatever your significant other oppressed, right? Because thank you, you're saying you got to submit to me, you got to do all this. That's not what Christ is. Christ is love your wife. He says, I love the church. He doesn't oppress the church.
He died for the church.
Correct. And we are the church.
Yeah. And also in Ephesians, he also says.
I feel like I'm waiting. I feel like,
And also he says in Ephesians, like Christ is to the church and Christ died for the church.
Right.
That's your job, bruh. You ready?
He's ready.
I'm ready.
That's it.
Anyways,
That's
so
it.
I'm going to change it just a little bit. So you got when did you get engaged? Was there a story? Was there a significance? Like what made you go? We all know she's the right person. If you ever met her, she's a wonderful person, and I've met her. And I think you two are going to be great together. I know you two are going to be great and perfect for one another. But what made you go, now's the time? Was there a significance? Did you go out? Like, tell us the story. How did you ask?
Okay, so, well, a little background. We've been together for almost 4.5 years.
Holy smokes. That's a good run.
Yeah.
She earned her keep.
Yeah. And when we both started, we were both secular. So,
Right.
We obviously.
You went through changes.
Yeah. And there were times where I almost just left her because, when I was secular, it was, I don't know, it just wasn't, I was like, the world was kind of telling me, oh, it's supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
But then I started to come to Christ, and then I just wasn't sure what to do because she wasn't in Christ yet. But God told me to wait and be patient. So,
And you're
waited.
glad you did that.
Yeah.
Which is also biblical.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fought that fight too, bro, but we can talk about that one later.
I actually asked God for a sign, a specific sign, and I got it twice. And I was like, I know that this is
the one.
Yeah. So,
And can you tell us what the sign, or you don't want to? It's up to you.
So basically,
Gave you that look, huh?
so okay.
You giggled, so I know I did.
So I asked, and I prayed this in my head. I didn't pray this out loud because
Okay.
the enemy can hear your prayers out loud, but he
Yeah.
can't hear it in your head. So, I prayed to the Lord, show me red grapes.
Huh.
I know it's a weird thing, but so the first time I was walking, my brother went to the store. This was the next day. He went to the store, and I was
next day after you asked?
after I prayed.
After you prayed. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So I was going to walk, and then I came back to the house. He came back from the store, and he put everything away except red grapes on the counter. Now,
Okay.
I was like, okay, maybe it's not.
Yeah,
anything
maybe
important.
it's coincidence or whatever. Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, well, let me just give it another time, and then we'll see what happens, if it actually means anything. So then, the next time I saw Carly, it was that weekend. I'm in the car with her, and then all of a sudden
She's like, let's go get some red grape.
no, all of a sudden I don't know where she pulled this out of, but she just pulls out red grapes and just starts eating them, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm like, where did you get this from? She's like, oh, I've had them. And I'm like,
she just pulls out red grape.
yeah, she just pulls out red grapes. And I'm like, what?
Who's making that new wine?
And this was after you prayed to
But
see
see-
red grapes.
Yeah.
But see, God
And she was
always
like, I
confirms
got
by
you right
saying it
here.
twice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he said it
At
twice.
least.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it depends on how long it takes for you to hear.
Yeah, that's true too. But this is pretty quick. This is like what, 24 hours?
Well, no, this was over the span of like 5 days.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah. But I was like,
Took me
oh.
7 days to do this, 5 for that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. But I was just like, oh, wow. That's okay, I'll stay with her, I guess. And I'm like, all right, fine. So I did, and eventually she came to Christ. We had some really big hardships, but we were able to overcome them together. And then I recently proposed to her about a little over 2 weeks ago. And she, I took her to the spot where we did our first movie together.
Oh.
In the woods, and
Is that, I mean, If I took my wife to the woods, she'd be like,
See, I knew as soon as you said that, Casey, I was like, there's a line coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be from me or from Greg, but it's coming.
Oh, it gets worse. I took her. So the film that we shot together, our first movie, was actually one where she gets proposed to in the woods.
By you?
No, by a different guy.
Oh, okay.
In the film, and then, but then she gets murdered. So you know.
Oh, see, my wife, I would have said, "Hey, let's go to the woods." She'd be like, "What did you just say?"
No. You would be the one to say that she's fine in the woods. You're the one who's worried about the woods.
Yes, I would not go to the woods.
Exactly.
That would make her. That would make her.
She'd be fine.
Yeah, that's true. She's a country girl. Listen, let's go to the woods. My brother, she'd be instantly going, "I'm gonna die." He don't go to the woods.
But
This is what I say to girls. This is my advice for all girls. Listen, if you marry a super wealthy guy and he wants to take you fishing, don't go. I've seen enough of those, cold case files. They always take them fishing, Steve.
All right. I don't watch that, but this is our PSA, and you know,
Yes.
this is also what we do here.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, women of the world. If he's super rich and you're not, and he wants to take you fishing, you're gonna die. Commence.
I'm sorry, we cut you off.
no, you're good.
Go on.
So okay, you're in the woods. You're in the woods. She gets proposed to. She dies, but this time, that doesn't happen.
So I take her to the spot where she did the scene, the exact spot where she got proposed to, and I proposed to her there. And I gave her a Build-A-Bear that had like a voice thing where it said, "Will you marry me?" And she pressed it, and then I was behind her.
Did she cry?
Yeah, I believe she did. Yeah.
I got to get that's mad props on the Build-A-Bear, man.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know how much that costed?
Oh, it probably like $60.
It was $89.
Holy smokes!
But the ring? Don't even say.
Don't tell us.
Don't
tell
say. It was cheaper than the ring, though.
us. Yeah, don't say that.
Don't.
Just say it was at least 6 months' salary.
There you go. That's it.
His brother's laying bricks. He got that kind of cash.
Got bricks for days.
Got bricks.
Was that on? I don't think that was recorded.
No, that's okay. It's just an inside joke.
Okay. So.
She says yes.
And when
Yeah.
so she
Did you take her out
cried
to eat
and
then?
said yes.
Yeah, she said yes, and I told her, call your parents after, and
They know.
Yeah, they knew.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's why I wanted.
Oh, because did you talk to dad first?
I
Yeah,
talked to
did
the
you do-
mom.
Oh, interesting dynamic.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to her mother because I felt like I was a little closer with her mother, so
Yeah, that's
I figured, and her dad was cool with me anyway.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually
If he's
had-
on the fence, that would be kind of weird.
That's what I was saying. I was like,
Yeah,
what was the dynamic that you went straight to mom? Like,
Yeah.
what happened with dad? Like,
I was like, I don't care.
I know.
her dad.
You
her
good?
Oh man, that's a story for all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No.
that's okay.
I'm
Okay.
just, these are the questions I have.
I love her dad. I love both of her parents. They're great. But it was something he did. It was pretty funny.
This is recorded.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it here, but yeah.
Okay.
David only wants to do so much editing. You're welcome.
He doesn't want to do any editing.
Yeah.
He's just, no, that's why when we mess up, it's just over.
It's just over. Yeah, that's how we end. This is how we end.
And it is always us who messes up. See, you didn't have to use not even on mic.
It's not even on the mic here. Facts are facts. That's from David. You're welcome. That's a little fuzzy thing. So, okay, you talked to mom.
Yeah. I told her mom a few days before that I was going to do it, and she's like, "You have our blessing."
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's kind of how that happened. And my work, a lot of people in my work knew. They were like, "Oh, let us know how it goes." And my boss kept talking to me about it, and he's like, "When's the wedding?" And people keep asking me, "When's the wedding? When's the wedding?" I'm like,
It's kind of her thing. Women tend to take more significant role in that.
It is significant. Is there a date?
"Not yet.
That's a problem.
Why?
Getting there."
Why is that a problem? She'll come up with a date.
We
No.
just
We just got engaged. What, like
No,
2-3 weeks?
No.
it's been just over 2 weeks.
Just over 2 weeks. They'll get a date.
Okay. No. All right.
We're not getting invited, by the way.
I'm just putting this. I'm gonna put it out there. Setting the date. It's kind of I believe very significantly in the say-do ratio. You say you want to marry me.
Right.
When are you going to do it?
Oh, I've been pushing for the date.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
was gonna
Then
say,
you're
I
good.
don't-
Then you're good. If she's the holdout, then you're good.
Yeah.
You can't be the holdout.
I'm not.
Okay.
I've been pushing for the date. She's like, I might want to wait like a few more weeks before we plan it out. And I'm like,
Don't pick May.
yeah.
Oh, because he's busy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
super
No,
busy.
I was gonna pick.
And you're going to pay.
No, I was gonna pick probably like towards the end of the year.
Oh, all right, like a New Year's thing.
Not New Year's, maybe like November, something
All
like
right,
that.
November's not bad. November's nice.
He's already looking at his schedule. I see you.
Gotta make that bread. You know?
Oh, no, I was not picking May. I'm telling you that right now.
No, May be too soon and 8 jack up prices.
Yeah, yes, everything goes on. So,
Yeah, it is a wedding.
not. I can't see
Oh.
where we are.
We're at 55 minutes.
There you go. He can read upside down.
I can't read sideways.
I can't read
upside
normal.
down.
I'm dyslexic.
So is it 22 or 55?
No, it's 55. All right, so I'll wrap it up unless you have something else.
No. Well,
Do you have anything?
what I wanted to kind of come around to is, going back to the original question, right?
Right.
Is Hollywood satanic or whatever? Hollywood, just like any, content provider, is everything.
Yeah.
Satanic, helpful,
Right.
lovely, all of that. It's all of those things. It's the people.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad to have Casey here as someone who soon will be a Hollywood producer. Right now, not
Well, he
the
won't be
case.
Hollywood. He'll be a
But
Christian.
Yeah.
he can be.
He could be, yes.
And that's what I mean. And doing it, and I liked what you're talking about. It's like, I want to reach everyone. I don't want to make a Christian movie. I want to make a movie
That's Christian content.
that speaks
That
to
has
Jesus.
that has God at the center.
That has God. That's
Yeah.
At the
that's
heart. At the heart. God at the heart.
God at the heart, and that is
I
the
changed the words. I'm sorry.
There, you're good.
he's anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. When I say Jesus has bad marketing, is because
Well, now he's changing the marketing. You should be
that's
happy.
why I am. I'm trying to say I'm happy. You wouldn't let me get up. I am happy to hear that because too much of our Christian.
Well, we don't have a lot.
Oh, we have enough.
But we but we don't have.
We
If you
have
turn on the TV, how many channels are there?
Yeah, but okay, it doesn't matter how many channels there are. What do they say? They all say the same thing.
Yes, I agree. But
They all say
but
the
how-
same
but
thing.
how
You're
many-
wrong. You're terrible. You're
But we
dick
have
like
what?
that.
4 Christian channels.
It doesn't matter. They all say
And
the
they're all
same thing.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're
That's-
all disagreeing. Oh, you listen to NIV. I listen
And,
to
yeah,
King
and
James.
that is what I mean, David, when I say
Yes, David.
bad marketing. Our Christians,
we fight amongst ourselves.
you're messing it up for everybody.
Yeah. Casey, how do you fix all this?
This is on you, man.
Good- good
This is on you and
advice.
your
Yes,
new
yes,
fiance.
Yeah.
Help us all.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to know this will be my last question. Where do you see your production company going, growing? Like, what do you see? What's the future?
Yeah, I wanted
And
to.
what's the name of it? First of all,
It's called Costigan Pictures. That's my production company.
Website?
Website is costiganpicture.app. Picture, not pictures. And yeah, so if you want to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, just look up Costigan Pictures for that one. And yeah,
we'll post links, right?
yeah.
All right.
And yeah, we just had a Little Red Riding Hood film come out recently, and it's doing better than most of our other content. So, which is interesting.
And where do we see this at?
Costigan Pictures, the YouTube channel.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned another project,
This was a short film, though.
Yeah, this was a short
I
film.
knew
It was
about
my,
is Jesus in the Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah.
it was my girlfriend's thing, and she did it earlier this year before.
Before all that happened, before you met Jesus.
No. I had met Jesus, but she was still kind of.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's theatrical.
Yes.
Purely theatrical.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's what I was wondering.
But you can
because
go on his YouTube channel. And
I
find it.
know it's all good. I've seen a whole lot of different renditions of Little Red Riding Hood, including our Halloween costumes with my wife and me, but also Bugs Bunny. So I just wanted to see, like, I mean, it's a story that can be told 1,000 different ways.
Yeah, and my girlfriend was telling me my fiance was telling me that she wants to like start her own like kind of like faith-based short films, and then she's gonna probably keep doing some versacular stuff too, but you know, for me, I definitely want to stick with more of the faith-based stuff. At least that's how I feel.
And she'll come around to that.
Yeah. And I think it's great that she wants to start doing like faith-based like short films in general. I think that's great. But yeah, if you guys want to check that out, it's only like 9 minutes, and shot very well by Ian James Comstock, one of my cinematographers. Yeah.
Shout out to Ian.
Shout out to Ian.
Have I worked with him?
You haven't.
I don't remember him. So all right. So what's the goal? What's the big picture then? Where do you see production company? Like, what do you see yourself in like 30 years?
I'd like
and Christian films in particular.
Yeah, I'd like to have made an impact on the people watching. I'd like to have grown to get a little bit bigger. Maybe even have my own studio would be nice. Not anything too big, but, you know, something like my own location.
Right. And you can welcome other film directors like you did at the time. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I'd love to work with other people, continue to do that. That's always fun to do. So, yeah.
Oh, well, good for you. All right.
Well, that's awesome, man. You got thank you for coming back. And you got the message, and I am happy to hear that as a marketer for Jesus, which you are, as we all are.
Yeah, but his is more global.
What are you saying, man?
Well,
what? I don't do enough? What?
No.
I'm messing with.
Yeah, but yours is more like one-on-one.
This is true, but that's what
not knocking.
I know. I'm just messing with you. No, it's all good. We all. I'm also a big fan of the Matrix movies.
Oh yeah,
we all do what we are meant to do.
He just breaks my chair. I see how it is.
I think I broke it before. That's all right. But anyway,
I was trying to fix it.
No, I appreciate that, Casey. I'm very happy to meet you, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have done and what you're about to do.
Yeah,
you and your fiance.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna wrap it up.
Sure. Yes. So thank you all for joining us here today, and on Simply Heaven. And like we always say, love God, love people, do something.
Peace.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Simply Heaven. We hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and provided some comfort in this often confusing world. Remember, this podcast is all about honest and real conversations, and we encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs and experiences. If you enjoyed our chat, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving us a review. It helps us reach more people seeking hope and understanding. We'd love to hear your thoughts or stories, so don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media. And remember, the journey to understanding is just as important as the destination. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next week on Simply Heaven.